attacks on the extra point, and the lead is now 17-8.
No, and the thing is, too, I don't watch college basketball either, so I watch college football. I don't really know who's
now
coming
here's
in the
Bryant
draft.
to kick it away.
First, the people that they hype up. I'm not rapping with Bull. That joint up there, I'm dead-ass not rapping with Bull.
He said the niggas that they hype up.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Now I'm about to start.
And here comes the Texans now. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go-around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20.
I'm dead-ass going bust full ass. I'm dead-ass. I'm dead-ass. I'm
2
not
minutes
rapping
remain
with
here in the first half. Okay. We're back to Houston after this timeout.
I'm dead-ass not rapping with Bull, too.
Yeah, bro, talk that shit, big bro.
He tried to leave it underneath, nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. Third down.
Talk that shit, big
They
bro.
head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Watson.
Put that shit down. Put it down, bro. Put it down, bro. Put it down.
Brings up 4th down.
I'm in his pockets.
You can tell
I'm not rapping with him. I'm dead-ass in his pockets.
Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play. And the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. They're going for it. It's Watson. And he finds his man Griffin.
Smart bitch.
That's a 4th down pickup of 2 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Appreciate those. Appreciate those. Appreciate those. Appreciate those.
By Robert Alford. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, I tell you, you can't fault the pass protection here. He had
dead-ass
all
gonna
day to
whack
throw,
this
and he just couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. And quarterbacks will tell you that after a while, they start getting antsy back there. So this is just a great job defensively to stay with these receivers as long as they did.
They'll run with Freeman here.
I had to go back to
maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
I don't know about you, partner, but I'm rubbing my eyes after that play. Did we just see that runner not get yardage? A big-time play by the defense. It does happen occasionally, even against the best running backs who are having big days.
He's going to let this one go deep.
Good catch, Julio. I don't care if that shit looks fake. I don't care if it looks fake, bro. I don't care.
56 yards.
Now that's a defensive coordinator's nightmare, right?
I know he's going to ask to run it back again, too. I know he's going to ask to run it back.
The intended receiver ends up making the play.
Right place, right time, I guess.
When that ball's tipped up in the air like that, you've got to go up and get it. Offense and defense. And in this case, the offense ended up grabbing it.
She said the food's here.
And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. As they'll stop it with just over 30 seconds to go in the first half.
He's lucky as shit I don't get ball at half. That's the only reason he's still alive, low-key.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. He's going to get it running right.
Bro!
A bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here.
Come on, bro.
As it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. 3rd down and goal now, and this Houston defense not backing down. They'll look for one more stop. They'll try and run. Freeman. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
What you mean? I'm coming. I'm dead ass.
And Bryant's kick is good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. And that'll carry over. Back line of the end zone for a touchback. Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And his throw here's incomplete. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to knock that one free.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. To throw is Watson. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. Now a first down throw. Watson. He sets to fire deep. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Robert Alford. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
After the interception, here's Ryan. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
I think this is where we see how the game has moved along a little bit. Free safety, no blitz, but reads the play, has no responsibility in coverage, and takes a gamble and goes and gets the quarterback.
Well, is that a spot, though, where when he's coming, the quarterback needs to be able to find somebody or not necessarily?
Has to, because with that amount of time coming from the free safety position, someone should break open.
On second down, Ryan. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle.
Hey, Tuesday.
Third and long. It's Ryan. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still fourth down.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
Here we go on fourth down with Ryan. And it's complete. Hooper. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
There we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
The Falcons on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. From the gun, it's Ryan. Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That goes for a gain of 31.
So what's the old expression that quarterbacks like to use when they decide to throw the football? I'm looking for either a touchdown or a check down. And he took the check down on that play, and it worked almost to perfection.
And a juke this time. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, second and 10.
Reset. Tiger.
Throwing again is Watson. Dancing to his left. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver, and it's third down. You got a young quarterback, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Watson hitting Fuller with a big one. And even 40 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Here's Watson. Throwing right side. That's complete. Demaryius Thomas. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Watson now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's first and 10. Got a man open. It's Fuller for the Texans touchdown. Will Fuller from 21 yards. Away. And the Texans get a bit closer. Now Watson, he's going to lead the Texans up to go for two.
Hey. Richmond. Black dirty down Philly.
Again, it's Watson. Flushed out right. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. So out come the Falcons now. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Back now in Houston, it's the Falcons. They've got the football, they've got the lead as we get set to start the fourth.
Go!
Now Ryan on second down. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
The Falcons on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. They stoop, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Christian Covington able to get in and run him down for a loss of 14.
Come back! Richmond! Hey, reset! Come back! Reset!
They'll run it now out of the gun. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. A shotgun snap for Watson. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans have cut it to within a score. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Now Freeman, he's been busy today. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
So while the offense has had a big day, no one on that side of the ball is excited about seeing a loss like that. Their goal, to make every play positive, and when you have a bad one like that, your next goal is to not let it spiral into more.
Now they'll throw it with Ryan. Coleman has it here right side. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. A 20th carry now for Devontae Freeman. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.